Welcome again to my channel. Today I would like to take you on a boat trip from Kemer. The starting point was Kemer Marina, where all the boats were docked. We ordered the trip from a local diving center, AquaAge. We agreed on the price and timing from approximately 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I booked for scuba diving, consisting of 2 dives, and my wife joined me on the boat as a passenger. After boarding and approximately after 2 minutes ride, we anchored in a nearby bay for the first dive. The bay you can see now. I was surprised by the number of the people on the boat, mainly Russian speaking. People were distributed on 2 decks, lower and upper deck. Upper deck was covered with mattresses where you could lay down and have a rest. There were only a few certified divers, including me. Some passengers were involved in Discover Scuba program, sort of intro dive. Those were divided into a few groups, and at the briefing, the dive master explained the diving basics, mainly breathing and equalizing of air pressure in the water. Then the groups were led by the instructors and started to dive. Here you can see the equipment, which is included in the price of the dive. Our small group had only 3 divers and the dive master, so the first dive was quite fast and not very deep. Unfortunately, despite good visibility, there was not much to see. I call it empty sea, which means almost no fauna, just stony bottom. No big excitement, but okay, you have to take this as a training of diving routines, then it's fine. In the meantime, the groups were performing their intro dives with their masters, and the rest of the people were snorkeling or sunbathing on the boat. The buffet lunch was included in the fee. The fee didn't include, or it didn't cover the drinks. You can see some fun here with the dive master. So this dive took maybe like up to 20 minutes. The sea temperature was 31 degrees, incredibly warm sea. It was really wonderful. So we spent a good time. Here you can see the groups with the intro dives. They are just finishing, and we will move to another location. Last view of the bay. A really nice place, I would say. And now, in a few seconds, the boy will be releasing the anchor, and we are moving to the next bay. You can see the rubbish all around. It was really horrible, human attitude towards environment. I simply didn't get this. We were swimming in this rubbish. It was really incredible. Now we are moving to the second dive, just to one bay, which is just not far away from the first one. This second dive was more interesting than the first one, mainly due to little sea caves we passed through. So it was my first diving in a cave, but I managed that easily without any fear or stress. So it was a really short cave. There were 2 caves. This one is, I think, the longer one. It was a good experience. It was very calm performance, I would say. No rush, just very easily passing through the cave. You see the dive master in front of me, so he was first one and we were following him, me and the 2 Polish guys. Yeah, just have a look at the beautiful fish. Now the Polish guys are leaving the cave, and all of us are almost out. So the visibility was really good, as I have mentioned, and the temperature excellent. So it was this dive was really good. It lasted for 44 minutes, but you didn't realize the time when you were diving. Here, this is a wonderful thing. It's the bubbles you can see are the bubbles from our equipment, from the air, which are accumulating in the cave when we are passing through the cave. So, and now leaking through the pores of the stones. It was wonderful. First time I've seen something like that. So now we are just very easily, slowly swimming. So it's no slow mode here. It's just really this slow how we were moving. You know, in the diving, the slower you move, the lower air consumption you have. So you just have to take it really easily and not be in rush, not be in a panic, not be in stress. It's me. Hello, ciao, guys. And here we are at the end of the tour, and you see the hundreds of fish around us, because, you know, they were fed by the purpose for the purpose of taking photos and videos by the diving instructors for the intro dive participants. So normally you don't see this much fish around you when you are diving or snorkeling. This is because just you are feeding them, so they appear here immediately, and they don't bite. You don't have to be worried, it's a little fish. And now we are on the way back, returning from the second bay back to Kemer Marina. So all the wetsuits are being dried here, everything put in order, and you will see just behind that stone there is the second bay we visited. So it's really very close to Marina. So I was glad that it was not a very long trip, because to be honest, I prefer trips with less people on board, and this one was quite commercial event, I would say. So as I have mentioned, the number of people surprised me, but okay, it was bearable. It was not that bad. You see the mountain on the left side is a mountain where there is a lift going up to the mountain, a cable car, and it's quite a big tourist attraction. You can get to the top of the hill for 44 or 45 euros. Now we are maneuvering into the marina. It is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so the whole trip took up to around 4 hours. It was very hot outside, like 36 degrees, so we have arrived here in the very, very big heat, and just we are parking or anchoring the boat in a minute, and we will be leaving by the transfer, which is included in the price, to our hotel. But the hotel was maybe like not more than 1.5, max 2 kilometers from this. Okay, thanks guys for watching.